So I think tonight's session will be quick and not taking a lot of time. So let's go. So first of all, I'm final year of Education Information Security student. I'm part of risk advisory intern at one of the local cybersecurity company. For certification, I have only CCNA, and I'm also MCC alumni 2024 and also part of reunion committee. So we're going to touch a bit about Next.js. So Next.js is actually React framework used to build web application. Offer a lot of benefit to the user in terms of speed and performance, like server rendering and code speed, and have a lot of powerful features like routing, data fetching, and server-side rendering. The main thing that we want to see tonight is actually routing, the routing function and how does the routing work. So it's actually based on the middleware. So what is middleware? It acts as interceptor and also centralized tasks such as authentication, logging, and security enforcement across all incoming requests. And the last of list, so it will modify user requests, respond header, and redirect user. So how does it really work? So let's say we act as client or user. We want to access one website, let's say slash dashboard, this URL https / example.com/dashboard. So the only way we want to access it, we will send a get request to it, then it will fetch to the client, then we can read the website. But for this framework, we have the middleware in the middle. So what does middleware do? It will verifying authentication tokens such as JWT, implement role-based access control. So it will check whether you are a high privilege user or low privilege user, or maybe you have a validated credential, or maybe you don't have. And if you don't have a high privilege user, or maybe you don't have the validate credential, you will be redirected to the somewhere, maybe login or maybe to the index back. So it based on your configuration lah, based on the developer configuration. So this one is I already explained. So this is the how does it work in the figure. So client send request to the site, but it will go first to the middleware. So let's say he have valid credential or valid user privilege. So it will return access granted, then user can fetch the dashboard. So, but what if user don't have the validated credential, or maybe don't have the enough privilege? So maybe the pass is invalid, or maybe don't have the enough privilege, then access denied and will be direct back to the login, or maybe index, or maybe other page. Okay. So far so good, right? So there's no question, right? Okay. Okay, thank you. So next one is unveiling CVE 2025 299-27. So it's actually based on Next.js version also. The one where you found that day is 50-something, 50.1.6, something like that. That one is factored version. So how do we check? We use verbalizer. That's how we detect it. But can we validate the is it variable to CV? That's how we need to know. So how to exploit this? So this one is CVSS score, which is critical 9.1. because it is easy to read but high impact. So we cannot ignore this vulnerability. So how does attacker do it? First, send a GET request to the protected route. Then set the host header to the target Next.js. This is the most important thing. Include the X middleware sub request and add middleware inside of it, maybe 5 times or maybe 6. It's actually depend on the configuration, because later we will see in the source code analysis, and also separated by colon to hit the max recursion depth limit. So the actually problem is max recursion depth. This is the vulnerability occurs right here. So yes, this one is the payload. This one is if you already know the what slash you're going to, maybe dashboard, maybe admins, maybe setting that require high privilege, or you don't have any credential, then you just send this request as middleware request and 5 times middleware, then you can bypass it. So this is example. This one doesn't include any middleware request, but we want to go to the protected. But since we don't have enough credential, or maybe we don't have any password, we got redirected to the maybe index, maybe login. So this one we include as middleware sub request, one middleware. Then you can also already bypass the middleware. This is how the CVE works. Very easy. Just change the header. That's all. So the actual thing that happened, so since the users send a GET request to the dashboard with this payload, it will trick the middleware that middleware will thought that this middleware sub request actually already occurred, then doesn't need the authenticated. Yes, that's what happened. So middleware got tricked, and the dashboard will return 200 to the user. So the the attacker can read the dashboard. So this one is exploitation demonstration. Wait, let me change my screen. Okay. I use GitHub repository from someone that what is his name? His name is Aidin Yunus. So he already made one of the proof of concept that we can try to exploit and try to learn it. So this one we will try to intercept with book. So send to repeater. Okay. Let's say we want to go to protected. So we don't have any privilege, right? We are not admit, or maybe we do not have enough credential. So we got temporary redirect. So what we need to do? So the attacker just send middleware sub request middleware. Boom. Yes, now 200. Now if you click render, protect the contact view, this if you see this page, the middleware bypass exploit work. So we just need to send one of 5 middleware request. It's actually based on the max recursion. Okay. Why? Because later we will see source code analysis. So this is how just exploitation work. just need to add this, then we already get the bypass this middleware. Okay, let me change my screen back. So I use this guy as proof of concept. This one can be as one of the example. So for the source code review, this one is actually typical middleware source code. So what is actually happen? This one the middleware will get a token, then it will validate. If it's not authenticated, let's say the user is not high privilege or don't have enough credential, it will be direct back to the login. And it will continue to authenticate the token until the user have the validated token or maybe a high privilege user. So this one is configuration. So this one, let's say developer want to protect dashboard and maybe want to protect setting, then it will need to add inside here. This one, like I said before. So this is where the variety occur. So this one it will take as middleware as sub request, and it will split. Let's say user have 4 middleware, as X middleware sub request, middleware. It will split into 4. Let's say 4. So this one is this is the problem. Let's recursion that. Let's say it's constant set to 5. So let's say the depth is what if the user set to 5, right? So if 5 greater or equal then max recursion depth, which is 5 also. So it will return as 1 as middleware next equal to 1. So this will trick the middleware and bypass the authentication, and we as a attacker can get the protected dashboard, maybe some page that we wanted. So the problem is actually inside here. So POV from blue team. So let's look at some status code. So this one is 200, which is access granted, 300 redirect, and 400 is forbidden. So I use HTTP Sherlock as example. So we will be given 5 log file, and we will only use access and only interface. So access is actually any request from the external, maybe like if user want to request some page, it will keep inside here. And interface log is user interaction between user and website. Yes, yes. Were you? Yeah.
Yes, Thaqif. Thaqif, actually, I have a question. For what purpose we can use this Next.js, and if, for example, if you want to use it in a website, can we use it for security purposes of the website?
What middleware? You want to use middleware for security purpose? Is it right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Like I said before, the middleware will check for authentication. So if the user have low privilege or maybe don't have enough credential, it will be redirect. So it will actually redirect your header request. Am I answering your question?
Yes, Mr. Thaqif. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. So let me change back to my virtual machine. Okay. Okay. This one is let's say the confirm payload is as middleware sub request 5 middleware. So look at here. This is what time of attack occurred is level 3758. So how do I know? Because here this one is validate this one is first user request. This one is without any alter request, which means that it doesn't have any adds middleware set request. Okay. So this one is starting. This one is starting point. This one is adds middleware, sub request, middleware. Number one. This one is the second one is adds middleware, sub request, middleware, middleware. This one is number two. So we have middleware, two middleware right now. So 3, 4, now it's 5. So right now 5 is where the middleware get tricked. So now user can able to bypass. So see 401, which is forbidden. Now number 6, which is the fifth middleware sub request, user can bypass it. User can read the page. Okay, this one is from access log. So we will see interface. Interface. Interface request. Oh, I think face. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this one level 37, 58, same time. This one is first request. So we have first middleware, second middleware, third middleware, and fourth middleware. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth, okay, user can bypass it. So that's all we need. That's how you can detect it. You see 4 middleware, and later the user can bypass it. So this is Next.js Middleware Bypass attack is occurring right now. I think that's all from blue team. So let me see. Okay. Okay, so the last part, mitigation and also solution. So the mitigation is the best way to mitigate is version upgrade lah. So what does version upgrade do? No more external sub requests. So any more external middleware sub request attack will not happen again, because it will not accept any external request. That's the first one. And even you can bypass it, I'm not sure. It will double check your request. So that's what happened in the next version. So let's say you make your client, right? Let's say your client say we don't have any budget for now. Can you provide us a temporary solution, right? So what the thing that you can suggest to them? Maybe temporary solution. So this one is for NGX, this one for Apache, this one for Express.js. So what is common of three of these? So the thing that they do is stripping away the as middleware sub request. So they don't use any as middleware sub request for now. So that's for temporary solution. So the attacker cannot try to exploit the middleware sub request anymore. So Q&A session. I think can we see the you can you see the middleware 5 request from the log? Wait, Oh, answer. Okay, okay. Thanks. Okay. So Q&A session. Do anyone have any question? So anything good? 50 is black box. How do you know as good? Okay. There's multiple things that you can do. So either verbalizer, even verbalizer can give you a good thing you as the developer. So black box if you doing right. So that time we identify the website using verbalizer. Yeah. We use vocalizer, but I already found something that you can also do to identify whether it's vulnerable is using nuclei, nuclei updated. The updated nuclei have this scanner, but it also might give you false positive also. So the only way you want to do is try to validate try to send the as middleware side request. If it's not if it's you cannot bypass, then there's one thing that you guys should know. The main thing is the Cloudflare. This Cloudflare have many settings that you can block the X middleware side request. I have seen it and it's very good. So maybe your X middleware side request being dropped by Cloudflare. Cloudflare is very good, but yeah, who knows, right? So any more question? Or am going too fast? On as middleware question need exactly 5 times. Um, based on like I said before, it based on the max recursion depth. So if you have the source code and if the max recursion depth equal to 5, then you can send 5 times only lah to bypass it. Oh, wasn't raise your hand? Yes, wasn't. Oh, wasn't hilang kan? Crying already. Never mind answer. Okay. Any more question? Hmm, anything more? Hmm. How do middleware JS developer fix it? For temporary solution, they just remove the sub request header. Yeah, that's for temporary solution. Even middleware sub requests being removed, the authentications still can work correctly, but for the directing, that's the problem. Mm. But for long term, it's not a good solution. Because every day have new ability, so we feel that the attacker can try to exploit it. Because actually CV 2035 is changed with the previous CVE also. The first one is 2000 something, like 3 years before. The first one is one middleware only, one middleware request only. Then suddenly cut into 5. Mm. Oh, what's the intended application for handling middleware request? Passing through proxies ke? Hmm, no, intended application for handling middleware side request. Hmm. Hmm. For handling middleware side request. This one is I don't discover deeply, but if you want to answer, maybe I can research that for you. Mm, any more questions? Oh, uh, thinking. Nanti lanjut sikit. Oh, okay. Oh,
Uh, Hello, Mr. Thaqif. I have a question.
yeah.
Mr. Thaqif, for example, if we want to use the Next.js in our final year projects, all can, or it's just too extreme to use in a final year project, in your opinion?
If you want to use, then use the latest one the updated one, the 15.223 version.
Okay, Mr.
This
Thaqif.
one is safe. Mm.
Thank you.
So don't worry. Yeah,
Okay.
welcome. Stay single lah. Mm. Eh, any more question related to our topic tonight? Please. Uh, oh, okay. I think that's all from tonight. Maybe the I think that's all from tonight. Thanks guys for joining. Love you all, and if you joining Cyber Shaga tomorrow, see you. And also good luck